Today I'm going to show you how you can plant delicious watermelons and cantaloupes from seeds at home. It's easy. Stick with me to the end. I'll show you how it's done. You'll never want to buy a store-bought watermelon or cantaloupe again after you do this. First thing you want to do is get yourself some good quality seeds. I went with the Sugar Baby watermelons, and I went with the Honey Rock cantaloupes. I've done both these varieties in the past. They're delicious. I figured I'd do them again this year because you can't go wrong with them. Get yourself some of these grow cups, just red cups you can get at the grocery store. Make sure you label them. Drill some holes in the bottom. Cheap alternative to starting your seedlings. You want to fill these up here with some good grow medium. This is some stuff I use. I made this stuff myself here. Works well. Fill your cups up. I'm only doing a few of them here, so this won't take too awful long. I think we're going to do 5 of each, 5 cups of each. So we'll get the watermelons over here. We'll do the cantaloupes over here. Keep them separated. What's great with these watermelons and cantaloupes that you grow your own versus store-bought. Store-boughts, they don't taste good. They're just bland. They're just nasty. Grow it yourself, and you can grow some really good quality, tasty, delicious cantaloupes and watermelons. Alright, now that we got our cups filled, what we're going to do is we'll do this one a little differently. Normally I would put the seeds in and then water it, but these go a little deeper. I think the watermelons are planted an inch, so we're going to water these down. We're going to pre-soak everything ahead of time. You know, the watermelons are an inch and the cantaloupes are a half an inch. Let's get everything wet here. Of course, this is some of my good fish water from the fish there, that fish poop water. The plants love it. Flowers love it. Now we got it all watered here. We'll make sure everything is really nice and wet there. Okay. Tap them down a little bit. Now I'm going to do probably 3 to 4, maybe even 5 seeds per container here. So with the watermelons, just take your finger, poke a couple holes in there. I'm going to do 3 holes, about 1 inch deep. That one's a little low, but oh well. Do 1 inch deep on these. And on the cantaloupes, about a half an inch. Alright, now we got that done. Time to put some seeds in there. I already figured this year what I'm going to do with these cantaloupes, with the majority of the cantaloupes and the watermelons I grow, is I'm going to make some powder out of them. I'll freeze dry them and make powder. Works out great there is that powder. You can use it in everything. Instead of sugar to sweeten things up, I love making a nice iced tea with some watermelon or cantaloupe powder in it. It is delicious. Let's see here. This video is going to go a lot quicker than a lot of my flower videos because there's not a lot of, we're only doing 10 containers here and there's not a lot of seeds here. Well, I was a little off there. We're going to have enough for about 1, 2, 3, about 1. Put a couple too many seeds in a couple of these. I want to make sure I get them filled up pretty well. Just steal one out of there and put it over here. Alright, that's good. Now we've got to pack these down a little bit. A little messier when the soil's wet. So I really like to do it when the soil's a little drier. Things don't stick to your fingers as much. But with these being as deep as they are, I want to make sure the water soaks down really well for when I plant it then. Okay, we got those done. Let me put that over here. And now it's time to move on to the cantaloupes. We'll see if we do this one right the first time and don't get too many seeds in each container. Well, not each container, each hole. We'll do 1 seed per hole to start with, and if there's extras, we'll go back. already into May. We'll be working in the garden here shortly. I'll have to bring you on a little tour of the garden before and after there. It should be a pretty good garden this year. I think I'm thinking we might possibly do a farm stand this year. Price of vegetables and everything. I think you could actually make a couple dollars with it. Of course, you got to claim that as income. Don't want to try to get away with anything that's a no-no. All right, so we got to get these pushed down here. Probably be doing a week number, week number 8 greenhouse tour here coming this week. I got to straighten things up here a little bit before I show you what's going on here. It's a disaster in here. All right, now I'm going to take just a tad bit of this really dry soil, just to give it a little bit up on top. It'll help them get that little extra depth there they need, and a little dry stuff on top will help them push through the soil a little easier. But yeah, it's no comparison with the homegrown cantaloupes and watermelons versus the store-bought. Store-boughts are just bland. They don't really taste like anything. And this homegrown stuff is just, it's like eating candy. Except healthy for you. All right, we got that done. Give them a little shake there. I'm going to put them on the bottom of this tray here on the 3rd shelf, just because I got no other place to put them. They really don't need any sunlight for the time being until they start sprouting. So it'll work for the time being until I can put a little room in here. As soon as it gets a little warmer, I'm going to put some stuff outside. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this gave you a little help on if you're thinking about planting stuff, a little inspiration to get some watermelons and cantaloupes or anything you want to plant. So if you like this video, maybe give me a thumbs up, maybe even subscribe. Until next time, enjoy life. Bye.